Ritzville's a small enough town that everyone knows your name, and probably quite a bit more about you too. When something major happens, members of the volunteer fire department are often the first to know.
Pager went off and jumped out of bed.
And the first to help.
That pager goes off and all you can hear is beeping and rattling. You get up and you're just waiting to see what they say. And
one early November morning, it was a house fire on Weber Road.
It's funny because when we get paged out for certain things, as firefighters, we prefer to be told whose residence it is rather than an address, because then we know where we're going. You know, if they give us an address, we're like, what? Where are we going?
The fire was at Randy Shimmick's residence, and the call got even worse.
And a 62-year-old male was trapped in the house, couldn't get out.
Dave Brazil still gets choked up when he remembers that news.
I knew the address, I knew the guy, and we took off.
The crew also knew Randy had limited mobility due to a stroke several years before. If Randy was going to get out, they would need to go in.
Just got hit with instant black smoke. So I hit my lights, got on the floor, and I could see Randy inside the house, so I crawled in to grab him, and he was trapped with something. I couldn't figure out what was holding him, so I got back, came back out. Bobby was there with the hose. I grabbed Bob, I said, we gotta go in and get him.
Was totally out of oxygen to breathe, nothing. I couldn't keep the smoke out of my face. And then I looked up and saw David. And he said, relax, Randy, we got you.
All of the training, all of the days that the pager has interrupted sleep, work, and family time, it all paid off for these volunteer firefighters in the moment they saved a life.
And the next thing I felt was cool air from my door that they had kicked in to get me.
But it's not very often that you get to rescue someone.
And I think anytime you can save a life, that's what your job is, and that's why you do it.
Randy spent months in rehab after weeks at Harborview recovering from severe burns and smoke inhalation. His home in Ritzville needed some rehab of its own, but Randy wouldn't think of living anywhere else. Where else can you find neighbors who know your name, your address, and won't hesitate to risk their lives to save yours?
Oh, I think these volunteer fire departments in these rural communities are all just great heroes that are willing to come and help with any emergency at any time, day or night. They saved my life, and I'm grateful to them.